Hello, hello, sound check, hello, hello, check, check, sound check, hello. Check, hello. Yeah, all right then. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Mauka Tussle Season 5. Such a pleasant environment to play a beautiful game. We are live from NL Sports Ground, Daisar, Mumbai. It's Kasauli Tigers taking on Titans, the second over. In progress, Kasauli Titans. Well, Tigers winning the toss, batting first on this turf, on this track, which is a batting paradise. That should have been taken. That was an easy take for the fielder at point. That was a regulation take, and he has given a batsman lifeline. That should have been taken. That was an easy take for the fielder at point. That was a regulation take, and he has given a batsman lifeline. A second over in progress. Swapnil Bani versus Gautam R. As a non-strikers, and it's Darshan from Tigers, these openers. While they have some good role to play in this game as an opener while batting first. Could be a very bold decision, this from Tigers. Banged in shot, and he has gone after it. That's racing along on the onside. Should be a boundary, will be a boundary. The first one of the inning coming from the blade of Gautam. Well, not an ideal delivery to bowl on this wicket, especially with that kind of pace. It was an easy task. It was an easy picking for the batter. Coming from the blade of Gautam. Not an ideal delivery to bowl on this wicket, especially with that kind of pace. It was an easy task. It was an easy. This time with an offer. That's going to be 2 in 2 for Gautam. Short and wide, asking for trouble. And the batter Gautam off the back foot just cast in on it. It was an easy task. It was an easy one. This time with an offer. That's going to be 2 in 2 for them. Asking for trouble. It's looking solid. Gautam, well, he has an answer for everything coming his way from the bowler. 12 for no loss. Last ball of the over, Swapnil Bane. He hasn't looked in a great rhythm as a bowler bowling the very first over for him in this inning. There he comes once again, steaming into the right hand and top edge over the wicket keeper. But there is a third man in place. We'll cut it down only to one. 2 overs gone. Kasauli Tigers 13 without losing a wicket. Starts off with wide. Sachin Deshmukh bowled the very first over very nicely. Was a tight over, considered only 2 runs. Well, the onus is on this strike bowlers of Titans. As long as the ball is new, as long as the ball is hard, the bowler, they would love to strike at least a couple of wickets in the mandatory power play. Should be the one thing that should they must be targeting. But at the moment, they are being taken on by the batter. Another half-tracker delivery. Darshan waited for it off the back foot and swivels it on the onside to get a boundary. The runs are coming easily at the moment for Tigers. Oh, that was Fuller. Stuck on the pad. A shout for LBW, but umpire wasn't interested in it. Probably the ball was sliding down the leg. This is the one length, this is the one area where the bowler have to aim at, bowling consistently. The fuller length delivery. They got to utilize the freshness of the ball. Have to let the ball move. Oh, that was an unplayable delivery. That's much better from Sachin Deshmukh. On couple of occasions, he has bowled a fuller length delivery and gets what? Almost had a batsman. Into the hitting zone of the batter. And Dashrath, with a minimal footwork, he has just smashed it through the cover to get a boundary. Have a look at that. And no second invitation needed for the batter to get a boundary to smoke it. So he's the kind of a batter who has a lovely hand-eye coordination, Darshan. And this one came back into the right-hander. Nips back in. Sachin Deshmukh. Few losers, a couple of them in this over. And the batter just capitalizes on it. And out of nowhere, he will bowl some unplayable delivery. It has it has been that kind of a game for him. Interesting. He has come round the wicket, and guess what? Into the wheelhouse of the batter. Darshan. That's the maximum, the first one of the inning. What a way to finish off the over. And of an expensive over. Kasauli Tigers, they are roaring and roaring hard in this game. 3 overs gone. 28 without losing a wicket. Milvani continues. Oh, that's an easy opportunity. Who's going to take it? The bowler has called for it. The middle was interested as well. And guess what? None of them could even get close to the delivery. Oh, goodness me. That was an easy opportunity. That was a difficult one for the bowler as he had to return and then turn back. That should have been taken by the mid outfielder. Oh, Gautam living dangerously at the moment. A dot ball. The Soli Tigers. A good strike rate this for Darshan. 150 plus strike rate. Oh, outside ace. There's no one in sleep. And then we run away to the fence. The third man was there, but he was very, very square. Well, fortune favors the brave, as they say, and these two batters have batted bravely. Quite an eventful inning, quite an eventful session it has been for Tigers. Yes, they have got few runs, few boundaries, but there have been some drop chances as well. For Titans, they got to be on their toes. The fielding has to be improved. Six runs of the over. What's going to be the response from the bowler? Short ball or a fuller length? Oh, it's a short ball. Batsman Gautam waited for it, waited in his batting crease, and one bounce into the fence on the onside. Well, that came right from the toe end of the bat, but still enough power on the bat to get a boundary of it. This is aggressive batting from Tigers, letting the opponent to know of their intention as an opener. Inside edge, almost chopped on. Fine leg was inside the circle. Oh, they got a single. 4 overs gone. 38 for no loss, Tigers. Sachin to bowl the third over on the trot, and that was a loose net on the pads. All the batter had to do is just get enough bat on it and gets a boundary. The fine leg fielder was inside the circle, and once the ball crosses him, gets past him, it was only going to it was only going one way. Well, Titans, they are licking runs. The Tigers, they are not complaining. Darshan, strike rate of as close to as through 200. What a shot off the back foot. Oh, he is too strong off the back foot on the offside. Such a treat to watch that shot. But didn't try to over it, just waited for it. Hit it on the bounce of that ball and finds the gap, finds the boundary as well. 2 in 2 once again. Darshan is on fire. Tigers on fire. A full toss delivery, easy picking. I think the bowler looks a bit tired. Sachin bowling the third over on the trot of his spell, and he hasn't looked in a great control. Bowled all over the places. 3 balls, 3 boundaries, 3 different deliveries, and 3 different shots from the batter. But the results are same. 50 for Tigers in a style. And this is what he does. Out of nowhere, he's got a knack of bowling those deliveries where the batters have no answer to of it. We haven't seen many dot balls, especially after that very first over, which was bowled by Sachin himself, considered only 2 runs. But ever since then, it's Tigers batters. They have taken the bowler to the cleaners. So good comeback this from Sachin Deshmukh after being hammered for 3 consecutive boundaries. Pulled 2 dot balls, and he would love to finish it off on a high note. What's coming? What's coming next? Full toss delivery. Oh, that bad bounce. That was easily going into the hands of the fielder at cover, but at the very last moment, the ball just bounced in front of him, and no stopping that. Tough opportunity, a tough luck for the bowler, tough one for the fielder as well. But Tigers, 16 came off it. Fire was gone, 54 for no loss. All right, then after a long halt in a game, there's a change in bowling attack. Jay Dubal to bowl the last over of the mandatory power play, and he starts off with a good one. That was a dot ball. With this kind of wicket, as a medium pacer or as a bowler, one thing you can do is just vary your pace, vary your length as well. Can't be bowling at one length, can't be bowling at one pace. All six deliveries in an over, just like that. Deceived and foxes the batsman with a lack of pace. Good thinking this from Jay. Well, he just needs to be consistent. Shouldn't be carried away with two dot balls on the trot. Both the occasion, the batter misses the outside edge and way outside the off stump. That's what we were talking about. You just gotta be consistent. Just keep hitting that one channel, that one length where you're getting a maximum purchase. All you can do is try to attack the stumps from the off stump. If you can bring the ball into the right-hander, try to bowl around the fourth or fifth stump, and then nips back in, and exactly just like that. Well, the good thing Jay is doing here at the moment, he's not trying to bowl with an extra pace, trying to bowl and trying to just stick to the basics, bowling to his strength, bowling what he knows best. And there you go. Just when he decided to bowl with an extra pace, and guess what? He has spread it down the leg. The three dot balls in this over, but couple of wide balls must have eased the pressure a bit of the batter. That's much better. Oh, that has beaten the outside edge of the batter. Exactly the kind of over the team Titans needed. Jed Ball is just showing everyone of his teams how to bowl on these tracks. Another banged in shot, cramping the batsman for the room. Wanted to steer it between third man and point, but the pace that he's bowling Jed Ball, where you can't get anything. Lovely over. 2 runs off the over so far. Last ball of this over of the mandatory power play. Taps it on the offside. Straight to point. Dot ball to finish off the over. Very economical from Jed Ball. 6 overs gone. Kasauli Tigers. They are off to a flyer. 56 without losing a wicket. There's a change in bowling attack. It's Harry, the left arm bowler, ready to bowl over the sticks to the right-hander Darshan. The man in form, 38 of just 19 deliveries, strike rate of 200. It's going to be a challenge for the bowler to bowl against him. He's looking solid. He's set to play a 5-day innings for the team. He has played a 5-day innings so far, but he'll love to continue his way, continue his merry way. Where is he coming from? Harry to bowl against the right-hander. Another medium pacer into the wheelhouse of the batter Darshan, and he has clobbered it over the long off fence. What a huge one! Oh, this man, he is something. What a batter! It has been such a free-flowing batting from Kasauli Tigers. Darshan Jan, time and again, he's proving why he's rated as one of the dangerous batter from Mauka Tussle 365. And it seems the ball is lost. Oh, what a way to welcome the bowler here. Well, for a change, it's not that too hot in Mumbai. The sun was out earlier and now it's not sunny anymore. Wonderful atmosphere, such a pleasant weather to play a game called cricket. And what a response from the bowler. After being hammered for a maximum over his head, over the side screen, he has bowled it right into the block hole. And Darshan, well, we did tell this before. He has an answer for everything. Leg delivery, but no pace on offer at all. Good thinking and good comeback by Harry. Gautam, he is having a best seat in the ground to witness what Darshan has done so far in this match. And the fireworks and the shots, every corner of this park, every corner of this ground. Kudos to Harry, learning from his mistake very early in this game, and now I reckon he has found his rhythm at the very right time for the team. Oh, excellent delivery, no footwork at all from the batter. That's the difference between two batter, Gautam and Darshan. Darshan, he has used his footwork to a great effect, covered the line of the delivery, good hand-eye coordination, excellent bat speed. On the other hand, Gautam, I reckon he's trying to do many things, thinking too much, maybe, or maybe perhaps no confidence at all at the moment. There you go. Three dot balls on the trot to finish off the over. In spite of conceding a maximum of the very first delivery of this over, Harry has bowled tremendously well to finish off the over, conceding only 7. 7 overs gone, 63 for no loss. Shot! Cracking sound of the bat. Everyone in the field can only watch that ball go past the rope boundary of the very first ball of this over. Darshan moves to 49. करता मैं लोगों 49 of just 23 deliveries. A boundary of the very first ball of this over. Dead ball to Darshan. In the arc, and the ball has gone out of the park. Oh, that's a maximum. And that brings the half century. Darshan, he'll look up the heaven. And now will raise his bat for the fans, for the spectators at the dugout, where everyone will stand and applaud the inning that he has played for the team. What a player, what a batting. This has been an explosive start from the team and from Darshan particularly. और कॉन्फिडेंस करना चाहिए साहब 55 of just 25 balls. Oh, goodness me. This is the best shot that he has played so far. Oh, irony, that didn't carry. Has got elevation, not the distance on that occasion, but got couple of runs. He's going after everyone. 57 of 26 to his name. Stuck on the pad. Another delivery that was just going down the leg. He hasn't played many dot balls. That was an exception. A short arm jab, but straight to long on fence. Long on fielder, my bad. A single taken, and Darshan will retain the strike. It was gone 76 for no loss. अबे आ रहा क्या लाइव थोड़ा एडिट किया क्या सिंक थोड़ा लेट है The baller Harry apologized to the batter when he goes at the non-striker end. Free hit delivery. Yeah, probably that just slipped out of the hand of the bowler. A free hit delivery coming up. Change of pace. Goes on the onside. Interesting field set this. Guess what? There's long on, there's cow corner. There's no cow corner. In fact, there's a fielder at cow corner region, but he's inside the circle. Well, that's a very short boundary. The shortest boundary of them all. And there is a fielder at mid-wicket fence as well. So, three fielders, in fact, four fielders on the onside, couple of them inside the circle, two fielders protecting the boundary, five on the offside. On deep point, deep cover. These are the three fielders on the offside at the moment. $87 for no loss, 8.2. Oh, wow. Take that, says the batter. Oh, hits it with disdain. That's power. The timing wasn't good, but enough power. Gautam, after all this while, yes, he has had enough of playing those dot balls. Finally gets right from the meat of the bat and gets the maximum reward as well. Lack of bounce. That didn't rise at all. The kind of anticipation, the kind of expectation the batsman is playing with. He comes very cross to bowl against the right. That's gone up in the air. Falls into no man's land. Will get a single. .94 in no time. What a start this has been. Alright then, Sachin Deshmukh has been brought into the attack to bowl the final over of his spell. Good captaincy call. Could be. Well, that's top edge. The bowler has called for it and has taken it. Oh, look at that. The expression. Sachin Deshmukh stared at the batter, Darshan. Well, without uttering a single word, he has said everything. Wow. Good captaincy this from Titans captain to bring back his strike bowler to get a wicket, and he has lived up to the expectation. Darshan has to depart, but after playing a fantastic knock for the team. 101 for 1. And with that wicket, the team, everyone, match officials have called it for a drinks break, a much needed for every players because it's a scorching heat. The sun is out again, and it's going to be a long day, a big day. We'll be right back with the action. Alright then, Sachin Deshmukh, after toiling hard, finally being rewarded with a wicket, and he deserved that wicket of Darshan. And now at number 3, it's Melchis. Oh, that extra bounce, look at that! The way it carried to the keeper. It has been a fantastic over. The last over of his spell, Sachin Deshmukh gets a wicket of the opposition's batsman. Interesting low slip in place, and there it is. Just when we call for it, no slip in place for the new batter, and straight away outside edge, the ball was racing along straight into the hands of the fielder at third man. He does well to stop it and stop the batsman as well. To get a single, Melchis gets off the mark. 10 was gone. Tigers 102 for 1. Well, it's a sunny day out here in Mumbai. Kasauli Tigers versus Titans. 10 overs done, halfway mark. And one can say Kasauli Tigers, the captain, team management, they must be mighty proud of their decision of batting first after winning the toss. Going around more than 10 runs in an over, just the kind of start they needed. Well, they have been fantastic. The openers, particularly Darshan, played a fiery knock of a half century. हाँ यार चालू. Alright then, there was some technical glitch that needed to be sorted, and finally we are good to go. Kasauli Tigers, in spite of losing a wicket of Darshan, well, that run rate, it hasn't been slowed down. They're still going around 10 point, more than 10 in an over. 125 for 1, last ball of the over. Oh, that missed everyone. The batter, the wicket keeper. Well, but the final fielder does well. Some football skills from him. Aniket Geet, an off spinner, into the attack. Almost an action replay of the previous delivery, but this time wicketkeeper does well to gather it cleanly. 12 overs done, dot ball to finish off the over, 125 for 1. चलिए, तेज धूप और प्रदीप तेज गेंदबाज भी हैं। जितनी तेजी से गेंदबाजी की है उतनी ही तेजी से बल्लेबाज ने अपना बल्ला चलाया अंदरूनी किनारा और गेंद गई सीमा रेखा के बाहर 4 रन के लिए। हालांकि इस गेंद को खेलना चाहते थे कवर के क्षेत्र में, उस 134 for 1. Another over turning out to be a good one for Tigers. 9 of it so far. 3 balls to go. Maltese and Gotham, both the batters, they did take their own time initially in their inning, and now both the batters are looking in a fantastic touch. They're making sure that the run rate, the start that they have got, they don't want to lose the momentum. And what a way to keep the momentum going from these two batters. The approach has been fantastic, the intent has been excellent, and that scorecard, that tells you the story. How well Tigers have batted in this inning. All these 3 top order batters. How that pace, that space, but the line wasn't good at all. Wicket keeper. Well, a better fielding effort, a better wicket keeping could have stopped that ball when the final fielder had an opportunity to stop it. The ball just sneaks through the legs of him, and that's 5 runs added to the tally. 5 bonus runs takes the team score 240. The shoulders are looking down. Shoulders are down at the moment for Titans. Off the back foot, steers it to the point, and third man. 2 fielders converged. Couple of runs taken, and they'll get one more in form of run overthrow. In fact, what could have been only 2 runs turns out to be 3. That will not make the bowler and the wicket keeper, in fact not the bowler and the captain, feel good. That's last ball of the over. Nudges is on the onside with the soft hand. Single taken, 13 gone, 144 for 1 Tigers. तेरह ओवर का खेल हो चुका है पूरा। टाइगर्स ने क्या खूब दहाड़ा इस मुकाबले में। 144 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर, और अनिकेत व्यक्तिगत दूसरा ओवर लेकर आए हैं। टीम की ओर से 14वां ओवर। फुल टॉस की ये गेंद सेट बल्लेबाज गौतम के लिए किसी तोहफे से कम नहीं। उस तोहफे को स्वीकारा है, और क्या खूब स्वीकारा है। अपने ही अंदाज में इसे खेल दिया है तारामंडल में। गेंद गई है सैर करने के लिए 6 रन के लिए, और इन्हीं 6 रन के साथ टाइगर्स का 150 रन का सफर भी पूरा हो चुका है। और ये सफर ऐसा लग रहा है बहुत ही लंबा सफर है। अभी तो जो मंजिल इन्होंने खुद एक मंजिल ठानी है, उस मंजिल तक पहुंचने के लिए अभी बहुत मेहनत करने हैं, लेकिन सफर बहुत ही सुहाना रहा है। पर अनिकेत को थोड़ी गेंदबाजी में अपने सुधार करने की जरूरत है। जिस प्रकार की गेंदबाजी, जिस प्रकार का लाइन लेंथ, जिस गति से गेंदबाजी की है, बल्लेबाज उनके खिलाफ पसंद करेंगे बल्लेबाजी करने का। जी बिल्कुल, ये देखिए रितेश पहले ही गेंद का सामना कर रहे हैं इस पारी का, और ऐसा प्रतीत हो रहा है कि कहीं और बल्लेबाजी कर रहे थे। उस पारी को यहां से शुरुआत की है। सेट नजर आ रहे हैं, पहली गेंद उनके पाले में और गेंद गई है दर्शकों के हवाले। बौछार हो चुकी है, तेज धूप में बारिश हो नहीं रही है, लेकिन बारिश हो रही है बाउंड्रीज और सिक्सर की। उसका सारा श्रेय जाता है कसौली टाइगर्स के बल्लेबाजों को। यह बेहतर विकल्प है गेंदबाज की तरफ से, बल्ले से थोड़ा दूर, और ऐसा प्रतीत हो रहा है वो दूसरा वाला, उसकी थोड़ी झलक देखने मिली है। यहां पर टप्पा गिरने के बाद बाहर की निकली गई। बड़े शॉट के बाद वापसी तो अच्छा किया है। अनुशासन की जरूरत है यहां पर गेंदबाजों द्वारा। कुछ ओवर्स, थोड़े किफायती ओवर्स निकालने होंगे, और यहां पर निकाले होंगे गुच्छे में विकेट, तब जाकर काम बनेगा। लेकिन काम तमाम कर रहा है ये बल्लेबाज रितेश। एक बार फिर सबसे बेहतरीन शॉट इस पारी का अब तक खेला गया है। गेंद उतनी खराब थी नहीं, और यह शॉट उतना आसान भी नहीं था खेलने के लिए, लेकिन जिस प्रकार बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं रितेश, सा प्रतीत हो रहा है कि भाई साहब ये कुछ ना कुछ तो ठान के आए हैं। ये रुकने का नाम नहीं ले रहे हैं। और ये देखिए, इस बार गेंद फुल टॉस की, दिशा खराब और उसका दशा भी बिगाड़ दिया है। खराब गेंदबाजी को और खराब गेंद को सही नसीहत देना जानता है ये खिलाड़ी। स्ट्राइक रेट पे थोड़ी नजर तो डालिए, 400 का स्ट्राइक रेट, वाह रे वाह। आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की, एक ऐसी ओवर जो कि पूरी तरह टाइगर्स के नाम रहा। डॉट गेंद के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति, 14 ओवर के बाद 167 रन, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। वापसी करने के प्रयास में यहां पर गेंदबाजी करने के लिए तैयार एक बार फिर स्वप्निल बाने, टीम की ओर से 15वां और अपना तीसरा ओवर लेकर। शुरुआत तो अच्छी हुई है इस ओवर की, लगातार 2 डॉट गेंद के साथ। इस मुकाबले में देखिए कुछ ओवर्स अच्छे निकले हैं, कुछ गेंदबाजों ने कठिन सवाल जरूर किए हैं बल्लेबाजों से, लेकिन खिलाड़ियों का साथ उन्हें नहीं मिला। फील्डिंग का स्तर थोड़ा बढ़ाना होगा यहाँ पर। बाहरी किनारा, पॉइंट के खिलाड़ी के सर के ऊपर से छोटी बाउंड्री है वो पॉइंट के क्षेत्र में। और एक बार जैसे ही 30 गज का वो दायरा पार होता है, बल्लेबाज 4 रन बटोर पाता है अपने लिए और अपने टीम के लिए। मेल्चिस शुरुआत मिल चुकी है इन्हें भी इस पारी में। इस शुरुआत को भी एक बड़ी पारी में तब्दील करना बिल्कुल पसंद करेंगे, उसी प्रकार जिस प्रकार के इनके सलामी बल्लेबाजों ने किया, गौतम और दर्शन ने। दोनों ने ही वो काम पूरा किया जो वो जिम्मेदारी बखूबी निभाई, जिस जिम्मेदारी से उन्हें सलामी बल्लेबाज के रूप में भेजा गया था। तक बढ़िया ओवर है ये, हालांकि एक बाउंड्री जरूर आया पॉइंट के क्षेत्र में। 3 डॉट गेंद, इसी प्रकार की गेंदबाजी करनी होगी। नियंत्रण अच्छा दिखाया है, उसे नियंत्रण से गेंदबाजी करनी होगी। पटकी गेंद, छोटी गेंद, बड़ा धमाका, गेंद गई है सीधे दर्शक दीर्घा में 6 रन के लिए। बड़े तगड़े खिलाड़ी है, पावरफुल खिलाड़ी है मेल्चिस। और जैसे ही वो छोटी गेंद देखी, चेहरे पे उनके मुस्कान और वो जो मसल है उनका, उसका बेहतरीन इस्तेमाल करते हुए, अपने भुजाओं का दमखम दिखाता हुआ ये खिलाड़ी 6 रन बटोर कर अब तक का इस पारी का सबसे बड़ा मैक्सिमम है ये 88 मीटर का सिक्सर। ये अच्छा ओवर निकल रहा था ये। एक बाउंड्री, मात्र एक बाउंड्री आई थी 4 गेंद में, उसके बाद कुछ अतिरिक्त करने के प्रयास में यहां पर गेंदबाज को खामियाजा भुगतना पड़ा। सिक्सर लगाने के बाद अब मेल्चिस ऐसा लग रहा है गेयर शिफ्ट कर चुके हैं, अब ये रुकने का नाम नहीं लेने वाले। 5वें गियर में बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं। फुलर लेग की गेंद, बाहरी किनारे, एक बार फिर गेंद गई आकाश में। किसकी तलाश में? तलाश में तो वहां पर खिलाड़ी नजर आए, ऐसा नजर आया कि उन्होंने गेंद को देख ही नहीं पाए। एक टप्पा और सीमा रेखा को लांघते हुए 4 रन, ओवर की समाप्ति, 15 ओवर का खेल पूरा। टाइगर्स 181 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। Fifteen overs gone, 181 for 1. Tigers once again roaring in style in this game against Titans. Well, the bowler will have to do something extraordinary to pull the things back in style. Its off spinner has been introduced. Will be bowling his first over to the right hand. Oh, into the wheelhouse of the batter. He has gone downtown, clears the fence with ease. Ritesh. Oh, the kind of form he's in, that was an easy picking for him. Smokes it out of the park. That's gone long way into the stands. Aditya, he's an experienced camp. Gonna be very interesting to see how he's gonna respond after being hammered for a maximum. A floated delivery A fuller one. Batter misses and wicket keeper misses it too, but not the batsman. Wide is the call, and they also sneak a single in form of 2 runs. The score moves to 189. 189 for one. 250. Pretty much on. Oh, he would be gutted with himself. The batter. He knows that he missed out on it. That was a delivery to be put away. Two dot balls on the trot. Oh, that's an easy picking for the batter, Melchis. He was waiting for something like that off the back foot. Manufactures that shot, shuffled across the beat, and then never intended to keep it down. 199 for one for the team. Melchis 43 of 22. Make it 49 of 23. That's massive hit. What a way to bring team's total. Get past 200 runs mark in style. And Melchis, one shot away, one run away from a glorious half century. Hello. 16 done, 205 for one. Oh, another one in the slot. That's a gigantic hit. Ritesh K moves to 28 of the 7 delivery strike rate of 400. Oh, goodness me. He is a clean hitter of the ball. Mm. 211 for one. With that help of single towards the long on region, the score moves to 212 for one. Pradeep Soda is proving to be very expensive. He's a brilliant bowler, though, having an off day in this game as a bowler.
आवाज नहीं जाता। हाँ ठीक। हाँ हाँ समझ गया वो।
100 runs mark in style. Massive hit.
अभी अभी वापस अपने नॉर्मल सेटिंग कर दिया।
199 for the team.
ठीक है
Mitch is 43 of 22.
मैं लैपटॉप में देख के करूँ ना।
49 of 23. लाओ Massive hit. हाँ यार सब गड़बड़ हो रहा है।
यूट्यूब पे ना वो 2 बॉल लेट आते हैं।
वे पहले बताए होते यार। इनिंग कंप्लीट होने आया। कोई तो पहले भी पूछा ना। देखना अभी आवाज। हाँ
मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ।
17 ओवर का खेल हो चुका है पूरा। कसौली टाइगर्स की धुआंधार बल्लेबाजी के बदौलत यहाँ पर एक विशाल एक चट्टान जैसा स्कोरबोर्ड पर लग चुका है। 225 रन, एक विकेट के नुकसान पर एक और बल्लेबाज मेल्चिस डिमेलो
अभी आ गया।
अब देखना अभी जब बॉल डालेगा तो
बॉल डालोगे
हाँ
तभी बात कर।
हाँ। बाएं हाथ के गेंदबाज को एक बार फिर गेंदबाजी के लिए बुलाया है कप्तान ने। हैरी का सामना बल्लेबाज रितेश कदम के लिए। फुल टॉस की एक गेंद। बड़े भाग्यशाली रहे वहां पर गेंदबाज की इस गेंद को दर्शकों के बीच में नहीं फेंक पाए रितेश कदम। वरना जिस लय में जिस माइंडसेट से बल्लेबाजी किया है इस बल्लेबाज ने, स्ट्राइक रेट सब कुछ बयां करता है इस खिलाड़ी के लिए। 12 गेंद में 41 रन, 2 बाउंड्री, 5 मैक्सिमम और पहले गेंद से ही इन्होंने रुकने का नाम बिल्कुल भी नहीं लिया है।
यूट्यूब पे अभी जा रहा है एकदम परफेक्ट बॉल टू बॉल जा रहा है। आप है ना यूट्यूब पे देख के बोल रहे थे ना, सिर्फ यूट्यूब पे ऑलरेडी 2 बॉल डिले रहता है।
बहुत ही खराब गेंद। काफी समय बल्लेबाज मेल्चिस के लिए बैकफुट पे गए, गहराई का इस्तेमाल किया बैटिंग क्रीज के और फिर खाओ कॉर्नर के क्षेत्र में खेला गया उस शॉट को। गेंद आसमान में जाकर एक बार फिर विलुप्त हो चुकी है। टाइटंस अब उनके खिलाड़ी और गेंदबाज तो यही सोच रहे हैं कि जैसे तैसे इस पारी की समाप्ति हो जाए।
उनको बोला, मेरे को लगा 3 पे देखे।
232 रन, एक विकेट के नुकसान पर एक समय 250 का आंकड़ा वो जो था थोड़ा मुश्किल नजर जरूर आ रहा था, लेकिन अब 270 280 का भी आंकड़ा संभव है। और आखिरकार सफलता हाथ लगी बल्लेबाज के खिलाफ। गेंदबाज हैरी को टप्पा गिरने के बाद अंदर की तरफ आई और वो जो बेल्स थी, वो जो गिल्लियां छप्पन रन 26 गेंद में 216 का स्ट्राइक रेट। लाजवाब बल्लेबाजी। इसी प्रकार की गेंदबाजी थोड़े पहले करने की जरूरत थी इस पारी में टाइटंस के गेंदबाजों द्वारा। हमने पहले भी कहा था ये विकेट बल्लेबाजों के लिए बड़ी ही अनुकूल है और एक खतरनाक बल्लेबाज आउट तो दूसरा अंदर। अर्जुन श्रीवास्तव की नंबर 5 पे आगमन हुआ है, स्लॉट में है ये गेंद और देखिए अपने ही अंदाज में अपना खाता खोला है। कसौली टाइगर्स का हर एक टाइगर ने दहाड़ा है इस मुकाबले, हर एक बल्लेबाज ने अपने दर्शकों को बिल्कुल भी निराश नहीं किया है। 238 रन, 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर 2 गेंदें बाकी अभी भी इस ओवर की। अर्जुन श्रीवास्तव पहली गेंद में 6 रन बटोरने के बाद उनका जो मनोबल है चरम सीमा पर, यह बेहतर विकल्प है गेंदबाज हैरी द्वारा। गति परिवर्तन लगातार करनी होगी गेंदबाजों को, लिमिटेड ओवर्स में तो हमेशा ही बताया गया है और माना भी गया है। वेल, द क्रिकेट हैज ऑलवेज बीन a batter's game. आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की ब्लॉक होल में फेंकी गई ये गेंद और उसे अर्जुन श्रीवास्तव ने खेल दिया अलोंग द कारपेट। लॉन्ग ऑफ की दिशा में 1 रन लेकर स्ट्राइक रखेंगे अपने पास। 18 ओवर का खेल पूरा। कसौली टाइगर्स 239 रन, 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। $239 for two. Arjun Srivastava, the captain of Kasauli Tigers. He'll be against the medium pacer Swapnil Bane. That's up in the air. Catch it was the call. Catch it was the shout. The ball falls between two fielders. One bounce, two bounce into the fence. Well, this has been the story for the team Titans. The ballers have done well, but it's the fielders. They haven't got the support of the fielders. That's the boundary of the very first ball from Arjun Srivastava. Slashes it up, but misses it completely, only to connect with the thin air. On that occasion, the batter. The deep cover and the fielder at long off. Two fielders trying to catch that. The call. The call should be always a loud and a clear one. If you're going for the catch, you're going for the catch. You shouldn't be in double-minded then. 244 for two. 3 balls remaining. Another batter who is on the verge of getting to a half century. Ritesh Kadam. No pace offer at all, but the top edge. And the third man was inside the circle. That's a boundary. Ritesh Kadam. What a knock he's playing for the team. 45 of just 13 deliveries, 3 boundaries, and 5 times he has sent the ball out of the park in this inning. Very well bowled. That in came right from the middle of the bat, hits the steeper of the bat, rises a bit on that occasion than the batter's expectation. 249 for two last ball of the 19th over. Swapnil Bane, he would love to finish off his spell with a wicket at least. He hasn't timed it, and he has spilled it down. Oh, what is going on here for Titans? Well, the fielders are not having a great day in the field. Swapnil Bane, well, he could have easily had a couple of wickets to his name in this game. But guess what he has done? He's done with the spade. 4 overs, 47 for none. And Tigers 241 for 2 with 1 over to go. Last ball of the inning. It's Aditya to bowl against Ritesh. A full toss delivery. It was maximum the moment he made a contact. What a way to bring a glorious half century. What a way to get to the milestone. Ritesh Kadam, 52 of just 15 deliveries. A half century of a sublime touch. Oh, he's on the march. He's on a carnage here in this game, Ritesh Kadam. The sixth maximum of an inning for him. Aditya Waja, he continues to bowl those freebies to the batter. Bowling the last over of an inning, I reckon he should have. One can understand that he belongs to one category where the bowler can maximum bowl only 2 overs, or it's compulsory for them to bowl those 2 overs. But the captain, he should have brought him into the attack during those middle overs, because the last over for the batter, every delivery is a free hit. He gets the maximum of the first ball. The second one goes towards the longer fence. Oh, it looks like it's a it's a batting practice at the moment for the batter. If the first one was huge, this one was humongous. Two balls, two maximum. Oh my word. 58 of just 16 deliveries. And now he decided to come right around the sticks, across the wicket to right hand the Ritesh. Ah, one of the slowest delivery that he bowled. Another half ranker, but this time the lack of bounce did the trick for the bowler. And now you can see and try to understand with the body language of the bowler that he just wants to get rid of this inning, just wants to bowl those 3 deliveries and get done. Two maximum to start off the over. And now two dot balls on the trot. That's huge. He's scoring, going, and gone over the side screen. Well, good luck finding that ball. 270 on the board.
भैया कितना ओवर हुआ
Last ball of the inning. 19 of the over so far. It should be a dead ball. It is a dead ball. Probably bowling with the sweaty palm there. The bowler, Aditya Wajay. Having a forgettable game here. A mini helicopter shot between two fielders. Has it gone the distance? A boundary is the call from the umpire. One bounce into the fence, and the boundary will take the team's total to 274. Oh, that's a huge task for Titans. To get to the victory line, they need to do something that they have never done before. It's a record here in Mauka Tussle 365 season 5. And to break the record, the Titans, their batters, they have a big role to play, particularly those top three batters. 275 to win. We'll be right back with the chase. Stay tuned.
माझं वय 29 आहे. माझा एक महिन्यापूर्वी हिपचा प्रॉब्लेम झाला होता, हिप राईट साईडचा. त्याचं मी ऑपरेशन हिप रिप्लेसमेंट केलं आहे डॉक्टर गणेश यांनी. आणि आतापर्यंत मी एका महिन्यामध्ये पूर्ण रिकवर झालेलो. मी चालतोय, धावतोय आणि पाय फोल्ड करून सुद्धा बसतोय. त्यासाठी डॉक्टर गणेशांचा खूप धन्यवाद.
थँक्यू. कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले, आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं।
मेरे पिताजी हैं, इनकी उम्र 60 साल है और ये चल नहीं पा रहे थे दोनों घुटने से, और इन्हें जब भी लाए व्हील चेयर पे लाए और आज ये चलते हैं। गणेश सर डॉक्टर ऑपरेशन किए दोनों घुटने का और अभी ये अच्छे से चलते हैं।
दोनों घुटनों का हुआ है ना?
दोनों घुटनों।
अभी कुछ तकलीफ
नहीं, तकलीफ नहीं।
खुश है ऑपरेशन के बाद?
एकदम एकदम
चलते
एकदम बोलो तो एकदम खुश है।
चलते हैं?
हाँ, चल रहा हूँ।
ठीक है।
आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब
बस 2 रन चाहिए।
मेरा एल्बो ट्विस्ट हो गया।
ये कुछ अलग सा लग रहा है और इसकी खुशबू भी बहुत अच्छी है।
मोच हो या खिंचाव, खेल रुकना नहीं चाहिए।
माझं वय 29 आहे. माझा 1 महिन्यापूर्वी हिपचा प्रॉब्लेम झाला होता, हिप राईट साईडचा. त्याचं मी ऑपरेशन हिप रिप्लेसमेंट केलं आहे डॉक्टर गणेश यांनी. आणि आतापर्यंत मी 1 महिन्यामध्ये पूर्ण रिकवर झालेलो. मी चालतोय, धावतोय आणि पाय फोल्ड करून सुद्धा बसतोय. त्यासाठी डॉक्टर गणेशांचा खूप धन्यवाद.
थँक्यू.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले, आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ।
मेरे पिताजी हैं, इनकी उम्र 60 साल है और ये चल नहीं पा रहे थे दोनों घुटने से, और इन्हें जब भी लाए व्हील चेयर पे लाए और आज ये चलते हैं। गणेश सर डॉक्टर ऑपरेशन किए दोनों घुटने का और अभी ये अच्छे से चलते हैं।
दोनों घुटनों का हुआ है ना?
दोनों घुटने
अभी कुछ तकलीफ?
नहीं, तकलीफ नहीं।
खुश है ऑपरेशन के बाद?
एकदम
चलते
एकदम बोलो तो एकदम खुश है।
चलते हैं?
हाँ, तो चल रहा हूँ अभी।
ठीक है।
आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब
बस 2 रन चाहिए।
मेरा एल्बो ट्विस्ट हो गया।
ये कुछ अलग सा लग रहा है और इसकी खुशबू भी बहुत अच्छी है।
मोच हो या खिंचाव, खेल रुकना नहीं चाहिए।
चालू
Welcome back. 275 to win. Titans. Their openers are out in the middle. It's Kamlesh and Karan, and they have started off in style. Well, they have a mountain to climb in this game, in this run chase. They need to shatter the all record books to clinch a victory in this game. Pradeep Dubey started off the preceding, being greeted with the boundary of the very first delivery, comes back well to bowl a dot ball, attacking the stumps on that occasion. It's gonna be very interesting to see, and I request every viewers and everyone watching this game across the globe, stay tuned as to find out, can the Titans, after playing, that's an easy take in his follow through. Pradeep Dubey, he strikes off the very first over after being hammered for the boundary of the very first delivery. He came back well to dismiss the opener Kamlesh. Oh, that was a dolly. Played that shot a bit early. The ball stops a bit, and Titans, they're not having a great day. 4 for 1.
तू भी बारी देख के करता ना फॉलो
Batter at number 3 walks in for the team, and what a way to get off the mark. Oh, wow. How easily he has cleared the fence. Right from the sweet spot of the bat, and that has gone some distance as well. Gaurav Bahutale. Oh boy, he's batting as if he's on a mission. There he goes, sticks in an aerial route again. But this time, the long on is in place. Ritesh Kadam. Who can forget him? What a knock he has played for the team. A half centurion. One of the fastest half century. And now he's everywhere. You just cannot take him out of the action. Oh, that went past the outside edge of the bat. A very first over, an eventful over. An over where we got to see everything. We saw a boundary of the pad, a wicket, a catch taken by the bowler himself, and then a maximum downtown, and then a close escape for the batter as well. 1 over gone, 11 for 1.
तेरा एकदम ब्लू लग रहा है रे मेरे सामने अपने इधर तो भाई मार रहे झाड़ के ऊपर
Well, these two batters, they have a huge responsibility on their shoulder. Not only they need to have wickets in their hands, They need to save the wickets, and at the same time, they'll have to continue playing their shots as they are chasing a huge total. This is the kind of game where as a batter, your intent is being questioned. Your character will be tested. It's a testing time for the batter, no doubt about that. And those testing line by Mayank, a flawless action from him. There he goes. Dished it out in the slot of the batter and Gaurav Bahutale. He's not going to miss out on those. That's a huge one over long offense. A maximum the moment he made a contact with that.
अपना जो अपना धार्मिक है ना उसके जैसा सुबह से बिजी है सुबह
Just the kind of intent Titans need, irrespective of the deliveries. You have to go after the ballers, just like the batters of Tigers batted earlier in the first inning in this game. Has to be a wide. It is a wide. Will be a wide. Way down the leg. The required rate 14 runs in an over. And you can trust these batters. To get the job done if they continue to play the way they have been playing. And against this kind of batting, the job for the bowler gets easy. Even when you concede some runs in few overs, they can still be trusted to bowl few more overs for the team. There you go, a boundary of the very last ball of the second over. The Gaurav Bahutale continues to spoil the bowling figures of the bowler. 13 came off it, 2 overs gone, 24 for 1. And straight away, change in bowling attack. It's Akash to bowl the third over. So the plan from the Tigers captain, it's Arjun Srivastav leading this troop. So far having a great day as a captain. Everything that he has asked from his players, every players have responded in style. First the batters and now the bowlers. Yes, 24 runs on the board in just 2 overs, but they have a wicket. They have an opener's wicket. Attacking field is asleep in place. It's the captain himself at the first sleep. Left arm bowler against the right-hander. Top edge. That's a seater of a catch. The man with the golden arm, Akash Helge strikes. That wasn't a good shot at all. He just chipped it in the air. Probably just checked it shot at the very last moment. Karan has gone back to the hut without troubling the score at 24 for 2. Titans, they're in trouble.
बच्चे चाले का
Aditya Patil at number 4 for walks in for Team Titans.
इधर
Similar length delivery follows the batsman on that occasion, cramping the batter for the room, almost nailing that Yorker. Akash Helge. Well, Tigers bowler. They're having a great time. It's that kind of a game where even if you go for few runs, you're gonna get the backing of the captain. A very unorthodox way to play that shot, but that doesn't matter at all. It's a boundary. One bouncing to the fans over the corner, over the cover reason, in fact. That was a tad fuller on that occasion from Akash Helge. Easy picking for Aditya Patil. His mandatory power play going on. Only two fielders can protect the boundary. No one earlier on the offside at the boundary rope, and now you can see two. One at deep cover, one at long off.
बीबी अपने को तीन चार चार चीज मालूम था सटर केल्विन बीबी और आइरिस बस
All right, then. Audacity this time from the batter. Some improvisation from Aditya Patil. Shuffled across way too much on that occasion. Almost at the fourth or fifth stump, exposing all the stumps. Akash Helge just bowls it over the stumps, a dot ball. And this time he made some room for himself, only to connect with the thin air. The result is dot ball. End of an exceptional over by an exceptional bowler. Akash Helge gets a wicket of the very first ball of the over and then conceded only 4 runs in that over. 3 overs gone. Titans 28 for 2. Off the back foot, cuts it hard. Never intended to play it down the ground. Once it cleared the third man fence, third man player who was inside the circle, it was only going to go one way. Azad Tiwari has been welcomed with a boundary. Catch it is the shout. Ritesh Kadam underneath. Long on does well. Well, he doesn't drop many.
Can you put my phone on charge?
He is having a fantastic game. You just cannot take him out of the action. First with the bat and now in the field. He is a live wire. Titans, they are in sort of deep trouble. It's Gaurav Bahutale who was doing the bulk of scoring all this while. He too departs. 23 to his name of the 10 deliveries. Titans 32 for 3.
I don't know.
Aniket at number 5 for Titans.
ऑर्डर केलंस ऑर्डर काय केलंस
Azad Tiwari
मग
gets a wicket of the very first over of his own.
एवढं काय बोलवलं अच्छा सर याच्यामध्ये 1 कंटेनर येत असेल ना हाफ कंटेनर
That's huge. Well, it has got the distance, the elevation, everything the batter hoped for. Aniket Geet, another batter who gets off the mark with with a huge one, with a maximum. Three wickets have fallen. All three wickets have come of a length which was a tad fuller. It's a kind of a length where the batters they try to score runs, and they also, the bowlers particularly, they get a wicket off the length as well. That's better. That was a touch shorter than the fuller length. At this time, Aniket just covering the line of that delivery and blocks it with no intention of taking run there. Azad Tiwari. He parries his. That's a very loud shout. That's a good appeal. But straight away, umpire just letting the bowler and everyone know that the ball was striding down the leg. And probably the only reason why that appeal was turned down by him. 4 overs gone, Titans 38 for 3. Very interesting move this from the captain Arjun Srivastava of Kasauli Tigers. Fifth over in progress, and this is the fifth bowler they have used. It tells you it looks like the every player of this team can bowl.
का नंबर तो मैं आपको कॉल लगा दूं
Yeah. An appeal, and that's a wicket. Another bowler gets a wicket, half an over, the very first over that he's bowling. And he too gets a wicket to his name. What a game Kasauli Tigers are having. This is sheer dominance, sheer dominance from them. Well, in chase of 275 Tigers, they have got their opponents on the mat. And wickets are falling at regular intervals. Nothing going Titans' way in this game. As many as 4 batters have come out to bat, and all 4 of them have been sent back to the hut. A floated delivery, a loopy one. Jay Dubal moves across, brings the sweep shot, gets a single, and gets off the mark. Aniket, he opened his account with a maximum. He has gone after it again. Ritesh has called for it. Oh, it was mid-off, went after it. Well, the moment the batter connected, it looked like Ritesh at long on will go after it to complete that catch. But eventually he stopped, and then mid-off comes into the picture. Um, miscommunication between 2 players, and the batter gets a lifeline. 40 for 4 after 5. पांच ओवर 40 रन, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर छठा ओवर गतिमान है आजाद तिवारी अब दूसरा ओवर फेंकने के लिए तैयार। अब तक कसौली टाइगर्स के कप्तान की तारीफ करनी होगी। अर्जुन श्रीवास्तव ने बहुत ही बढ़िया मुकाबला रहा है उनके लिए बतौर कप्तान। पहले टॉस जीता, बल्लेबाजी करने का फैसला, 274 उनके बल्लेबाजों की धुआंधार बल्लेबाजी के तहत दर्शनीय स्ट्रोक, हनी के गेंद। देखिए इस गेंद में कोई भी खराबी नहीं थी। इस शॉट ऑफ द मैच के कंटेंडर बन गए। एफर्टलेस शॉट खेला है, मात्र टाइमिंग, ताकत कम नजाकत ज्यादा। वाह भाई वाह। इस मुकाबले में वैसे टाइटंस के लिए जश्न मनाने के मौके बड़े कम मिले हैं। ये एक वैसा मौका था जो आप गर्व से मना सकते हैं, सेलिब्रेट कर सकते हैं उस सिक्सर को, और उस शॉट को आप बार बार देख सकते हैं, फिर भी आंखें आपकी थकेंगी नहीं। 46 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और इसी के लिए जाने जाते हैं आजाद तिवारी। गति परिवर्तन बहुत ही चतुराई से करते हैं ये। देखिए सिक्सर लगने के बाद जानते हैं कि बल्लेबाज अनिकेत गति पसंद करते हैं। वो गति बिल्कुल भी नहीं थी अगली गेंद में। एक बार फिर चखाया, बिल्कुल पूरी तरह चकमा देने में कामयाब। देखिए कसौली टाइगर्स के गेंदबाज वो कर रहे हैं जो टाइटंस नहीं कर पाए। गति परिवर्तन ये बहुत कम देखा हमने पहली पारी में। तेज गति की गेंद, इसे कलाइयों के सहारे मोड़ दिया है। फाइनल के खिलाड़ी 30 गज के दायरे में, रोकने में असंभव। सीमा रेखा को लांघ चुकी है गेंद, और 4 रन के साथ टाइटंस के 50 रन भी पूरे। पावर प्ले गतिमान है, आखिरी गेंद है मैंडेटरी पावर प्ले की। रनों की गति में कोई भी खराबी नहीं है, अच्छी गति से रन बने हैं। परेशानी का जो सबब बनकर खड़ा है टीम के लिए वो है विकेट्स। 4 बल्लेबाज उन्होंने खो दिए हैं। एक बार फिर आखिरी समय पर उंगलियों को फेरा गेंद के ऊपर और नतीजा डॉट। पावर प्ले की समाप्ति हो चुकी है। 6 ओवर का खेल पूरा, 50 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। सातों ओवर गतिमान और नीले नीले डवे अपना व्यक्तिगत दूसरा ओवर लेकर आए हैं और टीम की ओर से 7वां ओवर। पहली ओवर में सफलता हाथ लगी थी। कैच हिट की मांग जरूर है लेकिन कैच किया जाएगा दर्शकों द्वारा। मौका जरूर था लेकिन मौका दर्शकों के लिए था। अनिकेत गीत एकमात्र एक ऐसे बल्लेबाज नजर आ रहे हैं कि जो टाइटंस की तरफ से लड़े हुए हैं, डटे हुए हैं, अड़े हुए हैं। इस पारी में 12 गेंद में 23 रन बनाकर बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं और एक छोर से वो फाइट, वो जो लड़ाई, वो जंग में जब अगर आप आ गए हैं तो अंतिम समय तक आपको लड़ना है, उसी जज्बे के साथ बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं। ये बढ़िया मूव है, ये बढ़िया विकल्प है गेंदबाज नीलय के द्वारा। राउंड द विकेट आए इस बार बल्लेबाज अनिकेत के लिए और देखिए बहुत ही अच्छे टप्पे पे गिरी वो गेंद। हालांकि उस शॉट को बहुत ही दर्शनीय तरीके से खेला गया था लेकिन लॉन्ग ऑन के खिलाड़ी वहां पर मौजूद थे। 1 रन से ज्यादा कुछ भी नहीं। बारिशें करनी होगी यहां पर, आतिशबाजी की जरूरत है, वही आतिशबाजी जिस प्रकार टाइगर्स के बल्लेबाजों ने की थी। और बीच बीच में हमने देखा है एक ऐसा गेंद फेंक देते हैं नीले डवे कि जहां पर बल्लेबाज चारों खाने चित्त हो जाते हैं, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता उनके। अविश्वसनीय स्ट्रोक खेला है इस बार, हाथ खोलने का मौका दिया और यहां पर खड़े खड़े कवर के क्षेत्र के ऊपर से एक बाउंस और सीमा रेखा के बाहर 4 रन बटोर लिए हैं अपने लिए और अपनी टीम के लिए। 7 ओवर का खेल पूरा, 63 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। चलिए, जहां पर मात्र 1 या 2 रन होने चाहिए थे वहां पर 4 रन मिल जाएंगे। फुल टॉस की गेंद थी, इसे स्विप कर दिया है ऑन साइड में मिड विकेट के खिलाड़ी द्वारा। थोड़ी सी लीजी अप्रोच से उस गेंद को रोकने का प्रयास। ये बढ़िया लेंथ है बाएं हाथ दाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज के लिए। मौका बन गया है और थर्डमैन के खिलाड़ी नहीं चुकने वाले उस मौके को। सिड कोहली एक और गेंदबाज अपनी पहले ही ओवर में सफलता प्राप्त करते हुए और टाइटंस की आधी टीम आधी पारी सीमेंट गई है। और ऐसा प्रतीत हो रहा है ये उनके सबसे बढ़िया बल्लेबाज का विकेट गिरा है। जी हाँ, अनिकेत गिल अपने आप से नाखुश, नाराज, हताश एक ऐसी पारी खेल रहे थे जहां पर लोगों को एक उम्मीद सी जग चुकी थी, एकमात्र उम्मीद, और अब उस उम्मीद को भी परास्त कर दिया है। 8 ओवर का खेल पूरा, टाइटंस 71 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर। सिंगल के साथ एक और किफायती ओवर की समाप्ति प्रदीप दुबे द्वारा, जो कि इस पारी का पहला ओवर फेंकने आए थे और पहले ही ओवर में सफलता हाथ लगी थी। तीसरी गेंद में 9 ओवर का खेल पूरा, टाइटंस 74 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर अभी भी अपनी मंजिल से 201 रन पीछे। और क्योंकि 5 विकेट गिर चुके हैं, आधी टीम समेट लिया है यहाँ पर टाइगर्स के खिलाड़ियों ने, उनके गेंदबाजों ने, अब कहीं ना कहीं उन्हें अब एक बड़ी जीत की ओर जाना चाहिए, या जैसे अंग्रेजी में कहते हैं ना, गो फॉर द किल। और टाइगर्स चाहेगा भी, एक मुकाबला टाइगर्स ने 172 रन से हारे थे, ये 132 रन से, माफ कीजिए। उस हार के बाद इनका जो रन रेट था, नेट रन रेट, उसके ऊपर बहुत ही बुरा असर पड़ा था। उस नेट रन रेट को सुधारने की कोशिश जरूर करनी चाहिए यहाँ पर टीम टाइगर्स को। कसौली टाइगर्स 1 रन दौड़कर पूरा कर लिया है। दूसरा रन बड़ा जोखिम रन लेना चाहते थे, वहां पर बढ़िया कॉल बल्लेबाज आदित्य का। आपने अभी अभी एक और बल्लेबाज का विकेट गंवाया है, और ऐसे समय पर जहां पर साझेदारी की जरूरत है, आप रनआउट के रूप में तो अपना विकेट बिल्कुल भी नहीं गंवाना चाहेंगे। क्योंकि 76 रन बन चुके 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर अब सवाल ये होगा कि रवैया क्या होता है टाइटंस के बल्लेबाजों का। क्या वो बड़ा शॉट खेलने का प्रयास करेंगे, या फिर अब वो कोशिश करेंगे कि कुछ ओवर्स आसानी से खेला जाए, दोनों जन को सिंगल और डबल से काम चलाया जाए, और जैसे तैसे रनों की गति में और रनों में वृद्धि और इजाफा किया जाए। ये इस प्रकार का लेंथ जब भी गेंदबाजों ने की है, बल्लेबाज को छका दिया है पूरी तरह से। एक बार फिर अपने झांसे में लगभग लगभग फंसा ही दिया था बल्लेबाज को सिड कोहली ने। बाहरी किनारा पॉइंट के खिलाड़ी के सर के ऊपर से गई, और पलक झपकते ही सीमा रेखा के बाहर निकलती गई गेंद। जगह से ही खेलने का प्रयास, एक बार फिर वो छोटी बाउंड्री जो है, स्क्वायर ऑफ द विकेट। छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज का वो खूबसूरत सा स्टैचू, वो स्मारक, उस तरफ वो छोटी सी बाउंड्री है, उसी छोटी बाउंड्री को टारगेट किया जा रहा है बल्लेबाजों द्वारा जब जब ऑफ स्टंप पर गेंद आई है। इस बार अंदर की तरफ आई गेंद, टप्पा गिरने के बाद दाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज के लिए बैक फुट पे गए, इसे खेल दिया कलाइयों के सारे ऑफ साइड में। डीप मिडवे के खिलाड़ी जब तक गेंद को फील्ड करते, गेंद को लौटाते, आसान सा मौका वहां पर बल्लेबाज को चहलकदमी करने का। 10 ओवर का खेल पूरा, टाइटंस 81 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर आने वाले 10 ओवर में चाहिए 194 रन, और समय हो चुका है ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक का। Another change in bowling attack. Abhishek Warang, another bowler who continues making the life difficult for the batter on the surface. No timing whatsoever. Toe end of the bat towards the cow corner region. One run taken. They were eyeing for two, but eventually decided to go against their will. Well, runs are coming only in singles and doubles. Required rate for the first time in this inning gets past 20 in an over. Tigers, Kasauli Tigers bowlers. All these bowlers, they have made a good habit of picking up a wicket in the very first over that they bowl. 3 balls in this over, now 4. Abhishek Warang, he too would love to get a wicket to his name in the very first over that he's bowling for the team. Once again, he steams into the right hander. Nails that to Yorker length delivery. Oh, the bowler misfields. He fumbles and that allows the batter to sneak a single. Single and doubles. It won't take them to the victory line. Something extraordinary that needs to be done by the batter. And in cricket, as they always say, the comeback is just a moment away. The comeback is just a 1 over away, one good over away, or maybe a couple of good overs away. For these batters, they are in search of those overs, those big overs, to turn the things around. At the moment, they are happy with that single 11 done, 85 for 5. Straight over the ball is there. Who's going to take it? Long on. Well, there was no timing. Sometimes the missed times. Sometimes you just wish that the timing shouldn't be so good. A loud appeal this time from the bowler, from the keeper. A half-hearted appeal though. A dot ball. We have seen too many dot balls in this inning rather. It's Titans. They are on the mat against their opponent Kasauli Tigers. They have rode in style, and so far the batters they have no answer to the question asked by the bowler. Fuller length delivery, waited for it, opens the face of the bat. Wanted to pierce and finds the gap between the third man and point. No risky shot so far. So now one can sense and see that the batters out in the middle, they're just trying to complete the over. Outside edge and almost carried to the field at the third man. Oh, the ball just tipped onto him. That was slashed hard by the batter. Thick outside edge. Luckily, the ball didn't carry to the fielder. That third man who was inside the circle. Should be another dot ball. What a fantastic over this has turned out to be. 4 dot balls, 2 runs in an over. 12 gone, 87 for 5 Titans. Opportunity that's gone up in the air. The wicketkeeper calls for it. That was a tough one. To be very honest, that was a real tough one. It's Darshan, the wicketkeeper, went after it. With him, it was the third man fielder, Melchis. Both of them went after it, tried to complete that catch, but the ball just kept going away from them. Couple of runs added to the tally, though. Ted Duval living dangerously at the moment. It's been a while since the last wicket fall for the team Titans. So both the batters, they have batted sensibly. Ah, commentators curse, you can say that. Just when we talked about these two batters trying to build a partnership, trying to recover from the setback that they have got earlier in this game, in this run chase. It's a batter who's gone back to the herd. A wicket against a run of play. Excellent glove work done by the wicket keeper behind the sticks, Darshan. Well, just like Ritesh Kadam, just like Melchis, he too having a fantastic game. A game to remember for the long time. Well, who can forget his knock? 69 of just 33 deliveries, 9 boundaries for maximum strike rate of almost 210, and now brilliant behind the sticks. With his skills, he's also low. He also letting everyone know of his fitness skills. Not easy at all to play almost 33 or 35 deliveries in this scorching heat, and then you have to keep for 20 overs behind the stumps. Take a ball, Darshan. 91 for 6, and now the left-hander walks into bat. Harry, an all-rounder for the team Titans, started off with a dot ball. Azad Tiwari, a couple of wickets to his name, bowling his third over. Wow, that was a quick one. And the ball didn't rise at all. That stayed very low. If that ball was bowled at the stumps, would have made things interesting for the bowler. Would have been a different story to tell. A dot ball to finish off the over. 13 overs gone. Titans 91 for 6. Actually, it was the shout. Oh, very well done by the fielder at point region. Almost plucked a stunner of a catch there. That was a real tough one again. That was hit hard by the batter. He did travel very quickly to that fielder. Stuck on the pad, loud appeal, but umpire unmoved. Akash Helge, one of the finest bowler from Kasauli Tigers, the left-hander. The kind of action that he has got reminds me of another left-hander. Ninety-two for six. 2 balls to go from the bowler who does resemble a bit of Marco Jensen, one of the tall all-rounder and a fast bowler from South Africa, one of the finest cricketer at international level. Two, one of the finest cricketer in Mauka Tussle season 5. Catch it is the shout. Cow corner gets underneath it. And a chance gone for begging. Akash Helge, very cool and composed character. Wasn't very animated, even though the catch was dropped off his body. He was very cool about it. Gives a thumbs up to the bowler. Asks him and tells him to be ready for the next one that's coming your way. Places off the back foot with no footwork at all. Gets a single. Fodinden, 19-5 for 6 Titans.
काय?
4 good balls away from a thumping victory, Kasauli Tigers. See,
सीपिन है क्या? हाँ सीपिन नहीं है, चार्जर लेके आ गया लगा सकते, ये लाइटिंग पोर्ट का चार्जर है.
for wonderful deliveries, will get the things done for Kasauli Tigers in this game. In the slot of the batter towards the long on fence, and that's going to be a boundary. And Titans, they bring up their century. 100 for 6 for team. Another play and miss. Not the first time we have seen in this inning. There have been plenty of them. And Jay Duval has been batting for a while. 22 of 23 to his name in this inning. Literally, how do you play the big shot of those bowling? But courtesy that clumsy bit of a work done by the fielder at the boundary rope, they'll get a boundary the second one of this over. Hundred and four for six, 2 balls to go. Abhishek Varang. Very few bowlers of Kasauli Tigers have gone wicketless. So far, 7 bowlers have been neutralized. Only a couple of them haven't got a wicket to their name. Mayank and Abhishek Varang. No wicket to their name, but still very effective, very economical, and very impressive. That was an off-pace delivery. Very, very well struck. Third boundary off and over. But Titans, they are still fighting for everything. 15 overs gone, Titan 109 for 6. Another partnership that might frustrate Kasauli Tigers in this run chase as they are eyeing for a big victory. Catch it is the shout. Teaser for the fielder at point region. He does well. Kept his eye on the ball till the very end and plucks it with both hands. Titans 109 for 7 Tigers. They need to hunt 3 more wickets to get a huge victory to their name. Pradeep Soda at number 9 for the team. It's all on the shoulder of these lower order batters. Now the question is, how far can they go from here on? Well, to get to the victory line to score another 165 of 28 deliveries seems to be a very impossible target to achieve. But the only good thing these batters can do, play the 20 overs, play the remaining overs of an inning and try to score as many runs as you can. And this is exactly what these two batters are doing at the moment for the team. Trying their best to score boundaries or a maximum, but they'll have to settle for single because the bowlers, they are not bowling any looseness or freebie. They are not ready to bowl any deliveries that can be easily put away. Oh, what a smart piece of work done by the wicket keeper there. This is game awareness, presence of mind at its very best. Darshan out of nowhere gets a wicket for the team. Oh, you don't get to see this kind of dismissal very often, especially in the limited overs game. But all credit goes to the big man, Darshan, the top contender of being a man of the match of this game. 69 with the bat, and now a couple of dismissal. First, one stump out, couple of stump out. Make it the third one. 3 stump out by him. And now it's matter of 2 good balls. 2 good balls and Tigers. They will roar loud in this game. Oh, that was slashed hard, but that wasn't far from the outside edge of the batter. That was a delivery which as a batter you should have. You can feel that as a batter that could have been put away.
आ भी नहीं पाएंगे हम क्या
He's looking in a hurry to finish off these things. 16 overs gone, 112 for Titans.
हाँ हाँ ठीक माँ कसम भाई और मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि ये अपना गाना नहीं था लेकिन आप खाना ना के नहीं रखा और नहीं बनाया आज मंगाएगा
Azad Tiwari bowling the last over of his spell. He has got 2 wickets to his name. He would love to get 2 more to wrap the things up. Catch it is the shout. Has it gone the distance? I reckon yes. All eyes on the umpire. All eyes on the fielder as well. The long on umpire asking him if what should be the decision, and it's a boundary. Better fielding effort from the fielder at long on. That could have been a catch.
भाई ना भाव वही कैच भाई भी भाई लेकिन कमिटी है बताओ तो तेरा पहला हुआ यहाँ पे अभी 5 ओवर हुआ था अभी 8वां ओवर चल रहा है 8वां
Wild slog on the onside. Another boundary. Runs are coming thick and fast towards the end of this game. Harry gets into the act now alongside his partner Sachin Deshmukh.
दादा ये मंगाए नहीं कोल्ड ड्रिंक
You miss and I hit. Azad Tiwari gets another one to his name. With the kind of action that he has got, he would love to bowl against the left-hander, and finally gets better of him. One good delivery away, one wicket away from a huge victory. Tridents 121 for 9.
बस काम तो हो गया अभी अभी एक पड़ा हुआ तुम्हारा हूँ देखता तो क्या है तो पूरा हो जाएगा अगर बच्चे भी रखा है
Last man walks into bat. It's Swapnil Bane. 1-2-1 for 9. Last ball of the over, last ball of his spell. Azad Tiwari. And the batter blocks it, defends it. Defended it in style. 17 over gone. 1-2-1 for 9.
कौशिक की बहन वही जो बड़ी वाली है ना ये वही बड़ी वाली बहन मतलब सी हाँ पढ़ा हूँ उसके साथ अबे कौशिक के धक्के सब पूरे पूरे सब और ऐसा ये तो और बात को छोड़ के सही है और कल्लू मामा भी हाँ हम लोग तो देखे और तुम लोग तो नहीं मालूम कौन सा छाड़े हाँ तो धूप में खेलना अलग होता बचपन से खेलता होता नहीं मालूम नहीं मेरा वाला
हाँ बोल
ज्यादा टाइम
बोल बोल बंदा का ही
मामा
7-8 पर्यंत
Oh, that's huge. Maximum was written all over it the moment it left the bat. Sachin Deshmukh hasn't given up yet. Playing with a fighting attitude, playing like a lone warrior. 1-3-1 for 9. Oh, that was a flatter trajectory delivery. There's not much bounce on this wicket. We have seen it right from the ball one of this game. He hasn't timed it well. Couple of bounces and straight into the hands of fielder at long off. Single taken and the strike has been rotated. Has he got enough on it? Has he got enough on it? You bet it. Oh yes. It has gone all the way. For a moment, the long on fielder was interested. He was in the business. He thought he might get to complete that catch, but eventually ball just sailed over him. Oh, this is even better, even bigger. These two batters of Titans, number 10 and 11, they are putting on some show. Hand of a huge over, 23 came off it. 18 gone, 144 for 9.
जेट बॉल है हाँ ये तो गलती की Igra.
Akash, the left-hander against the right-hander. Now this is going to be a difficult task for the batter to take on Akash. Takes the ball away from the right-hander, and also he has got a brilliant ability of bringing the ball into the right-hander with the same action on the very same length and line that he can bowl. He's known for wicket taking abilities, known for his accuracy, known for turning the match on its head. Akash Helge, finest bowler of Kasauli Tigers, bowling his third over, and so far in a game where every bowler has gone over 6 runs in an over, he has conceded only 9 runs. And that is it. Knocks him over. Backed away, was looking to make some room there. The batter exposes all the stumps, and Akash Helge. It's a timber for the batter. The stumps have been rattled. So are the hopes of Titans. And that is it. This is a huge victory for Kasauli Tigers. They won this game, the match number 11 of Mauka Tussle Season 5. 129 runs. This is a sheer dominance from them, outplaying their opponent in all three departments. Congratulations to Kasauli Tigers, and lots of hard work that need to be done for Titans. We're done with match number 11 on day 7 of Mauka Tussle Season 5. We'll come back with match number 12 between another two strong teams. Stay tuned until we come back with the live action of match number 12.